Hey guys, so today I am making spaghetti and meat sauce for supper, so I'm actually going to make some rolls too, so I got to start the process because you got to let them rise for a while. So here's my recipe. If you guys want to pause that and look at it, don't mind that, that's my ground beef. I'll also link the video down below, but I'm going to get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is take 2 cups of warm milk, 2 tablespoons of instant dry yeast, and 1/4 cup of sugar, and I'm going to put it in my KitchenAid and let the yeast sit for a little bit. Okay, so I got my yeast, my sugar, and my warm milk in here, so I'm just going to let that, I just mixed it up a bit, and I'm just going to let it do its thing for about 10 minutes. The oven's preheating, and my rolls are on their second rise. They don't look like they're rising very good, though, so hopefully they will. They have to rise for like an hour, so give them time. Give them time. Looks like they might have rose a little bit. Not as much as they normally do, though. But I'm going to put these in the oven. These just came out of the oven, and they smell delicious. Okay. What? Mike, what's with this one? It looks like a boob. So is that one. But they're perfectly cooked. Okay, so I put some onion in here and garlic, and I fried that for a few minutes. And now I got Hamburg in here, and I'm using my chop and stir to brown that up. And don't forget, when you're done doing this, you got to deglaze your pan, the Instant Pot, or you're going to get a burn notice, which you don't want because it will spoil your cooking. So I'm just going to fry this up here now. Alright, I put the spaghetti sauce and some corn and water and noodles in the Instant Pot. I turned it on to pressure cook, and I set it for 4 minutes. So it's building the pressure right now. And then it'll cook for the 4 minutes, and then you can either release or let it release on its own. I'm not quite ready to eat yet, so I think we'll just let it release on its own. And I'll show you guys what it looks like. And here it is, my homemade goulash and my homemade buns. And we're going to enjoy this. Hey guys, so Mike and I got a call yesterday from, it's called Regional Housing. It's for seniors housing. Since Mike is a senior, we can get like housing, and then they only charge you so much of your income for the housing. That's how it works. So it's like a little small 1-bedroom apartment unit. And, yeah, so they called us yesterday. We've been on the list for 2 years. They called us yesterday, and they wanted my landlord's name and number, and they wanted my, they wanted like paperwork, like our T4 slips, stuff that shows our unemployment, like my unemployment and stuff like that, and, like our income tax refunds, like our notice of assessment and stuff like that. So basically they want to know what our finances are. So I'm like, why are they looking for this stuff? So then today, the girl that was working on our file, she called me back and she asked for my landlord's number. I said, I did send it to you. And she's like, oh, did you? And I said, yeah. And I said, I'd send it again. So I sent it out to her again. I gave it to her. Not even 15 minutes later, she called me back and they offered us an apartment. So it's in the next town over. So all of our family lives in this town, but the next town over is considered a city, and that's where Walmart is. There's grocery stores. Mike's doctor's in there. My doctor's in there. Like, that's part of the reason. Like, you'd need a vehicle basically to get in there. We would need a vehicle, or you'd have to take a couple buses to get there or something. So we're more close to things. Like, it's not very far from, like I said, from Walmart. There's 2 Walmarts, actually. We're kind of right in the middle of them. It's close to the hospital, like our big hospital, where you would have to, like, I go to the hospital in this town, but sometimes they send me to the big one. Like, the day that I had to get my appendix out, they sent me there, because they only do surgeries there, but they had to do a CAT scan first to see what was going on, why I was in so much pain. So you need to go there for CAT scans and stuff. So it's actually, you're kind of better off going to that emergency room instead of the one in my town. So we're trying to decide what we should do, because I'm scared if we say no to this one, then we're going to go back on the waiting list for a very long time. They told us if we wanted to, if there was a medical reason, we could put in for a transfer after 2 years of living in this building. And the building is pet friendly, so they know about our pets and we're allowed to have our pets there. So all that's good. So I took a clip of what the apartment looks like, so I'm going to show you guys that now. Bathroom, right into the bedroom. This is the bedroom. Here's a big storage closet. Here's a big double closet. I like how there's smaller windows in these ones than there is on Nolan's Lane. Because I was looking at the curtains, the windows on Nolan's Lane, the big ones, and I'm like...
You know what, Nolan's Lane are my favorite apartments.
They're beautiful.
I usually, my area, I'm just helping out in these other areas. I usually just work in the Waterford and the Pier, but I've been in these other areas. Nolan's Lane.
And there's a closet in behind here too, eh?
My favorite. I think I moved in there.
Oh wow, that's a big closet too.
Oh, it is.
I can put your bed in there.
That's huge.
That's a good idea.
There's more. So it is smaller than the apartment that we're living in now. However, there's more storage in this one than the apartment that we're in now. So we might have to downsize a bit. Our couch would definitely fit there. We'd just have to make sure it was out from the heater some. I'm worried about the water cooler because that kitchen's really small, so I wouldn't have room for like the microwave, the water cooler. Well, the microwave would only be able to go on the counter, but then I can't put the air fryer on the counter. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. But the closets are big. I think I could probably make it work, but it would just be a matter of shuffling things around, and there might be some things that I might have to downsize on. So, we shall see. What do you guys think I should do? Let me know in the comments. So, I just thought I threw in, at the beginning of this vlog, as you've seen, I threw in, like, when I was cooking the other day, so that's thrown in here. But, let me know what you guys think I should do in the comments. And, yeah, because I could literally move ASAP. And I'll tell you right now, this apartment, the reason why we want out of here, the rent is kind of high and heat and lights are separate. In this new building, the rent is going to be probably around the same, maybe a few dollars more, but heat and lights is included. Plus, there's a laundry facility on the complex, in the complex. So I wouldn't have to lug stuff to the laundromat. I just have to go to the other building to do laundry. In this building, we have to walk up a flight of stairs on the outside of the house, and I already slipped and fell off those stairs once. And Star, our other dog, you guys remember, if you guys were around for a while, you remember Star. Star slipped going up those stairs, and when she did, that's when she popped her spine out of place, and that's when we had to put her down. Not her spine, a disc in her spine. She popped out of place. So, weighing pros and cons, but and our closet in our bedroom was absolutely full of mold. They did gut it before Christmas and do it, but there's a draft in that closet. I'm paying through the nose for heat because there's a draft in the window over here too. Our landlord, they were good to us, I'll tell you that. Anytime we complained about something, they basically came and fixed it pretty quick. There's one issue that we're still having, I'm going to let them know about, either whether we stay or move out, but when it was cold out the other day, Mike tried to open the back door, which is the only entrance to the apartment, and it was frozen shut. So that's kind of a fire hazard, right? So they need to do something about that, whether it's us living here or somebody else. But anyway, just those are a little bit of the pros and the one of the cons about living in this new building is like moving to this new spot is it would be really far away from my, well, not really far, but my mother doesn't drive, so it would be far away from family. All of my family lives in this town except for one aunt that lives in the other town. Aunt, sorry, it's not an aunt. But yeah, so, but there's way more in there. I don't know. I'm torn. Let me know what you guys think down below. And I will talk to you guys on my next video. Bye, everyone.